So there's this concept called cognitive emotional appraisal. And what cognitive emotional appraisal means is how an individual appraises a situation is key to determining the degree to which that event is stressful. And it's, by definition, the physiological impact. So what we see in our physical body, the physiological impact of how we are interpreting that stressor and our emotional reaction to the event. Okay, so think about the brain structures that are involved in our emotional response. We have, especially if it's something that induces fear, our amygdala kicks in first. Then we have our prefrontal cortex also playing a more thoughtful role here. And so we have this perception of stress. And our perception or our appraisal of the situation is going to affect our physiological outcome. When we think about linking appraisal to health, the way that we appraise a situation is tied to a few different things. It's a function of coherence. So when we have a sense of higher coherence, we tend to feel and are healthier. Coherence is a feeling that our lives are very predictable and structured and explainable, right? So when there's, for example, something major happening in the world, we might feel that things aren't particularly predictable. Even if we try to maintain structure in our lives, there's still an aspect of unpredictability, and thus our sense of coherence might not be particularly high. When we feel solid and structured and in charge and in control of our lives, we tend to appraise and perceive things differently, which will affect how or if we get stressed, we are affected by a stressor.